coming back to the SEO, what are some of the things that are your go-to, when you do see a content site in terms of the low-hanging fruit in that and building it? Are you doing some pruning, doing some quick on-site stuff, decreasing the site's speed? Are you doing link building campaigns? What are some of the quick wins that you go for?
Yeah, so when I take over a content site, the first thing that I'll do is sort of export all the pages and look at which ones are getting the most traffic. So I look at those pages that can have the biggest impact. And then I will look at how well they are optimized on page. And so I'll go through, like I said, I'll take the top 20 articles on the site already and optimize those to start with. And what I mean by optimize is I might use tools like there's Market Muse, there's Surfer SEO, which I think has become quite popular recently, and other tools that can look at, the keywords that you're using in the H2 headings. Are you, using the right word count? Are you basically optimizing it from an SEO on page perspective as much as possible? And then I'm updating that content, usually adding, 300 words or 500 words or 1,000 words, just depending on what the keyword is. So I will look at the top 10 results in Google and essentially say, okay, this article appears to already be doing well. Maybe it's on the bottom of page 1, but what can I do to make it the top of page 1 to rank number 1 in Google? And so that's definitely the first thing that I will focus on is re-optimizing, updating content. And I've seen really big results from doing that. And then step 2, what I will do is do internal linking. So I'll go in, and of course I have a tool now, Link Whisper, which is an internal linking tool. And so
Check it out, guys. It's awesome.
Thank you. I will go into Link Whisper, but there's other tools essentially to find out which of your pages don't have any internal links already. We call these orphaned pages, right? They have no internal links. And so you're kind of, a lot of times, shooting yourself in the foot. I mean, you haven't even added a single internal link to an article that was written already. And so by just adding a few internal links to each page, you can see big results from that as well. I've seen jumps from, I was just doing this recently on one of my sites, articles that are ranking really low. Like I've had some that are ranking like 40 or 50 jump up to the first page of Google after adding just 1 or 2 internal links.
That's
right.
amazing.
Just a little bit of link juice can sometimes go a long way, depending on how easy the keyword is. And so those are the 2 main things that I do is I update existing content, and then I add internal links and make sure that on-site structure is really good when I buy a website.
And it's pretty simple stuff, really. Like adding, refining content, adding some words in, and throwing a few links around, which Google absolutely is loving. But I've found more and more and more is just like really good site mapping and interlinking to not just like, hey, I'm going to link to my homepage or my about page here, but like valuable pages on the site as well, right? It's not, I don't want people to just think, oh, I'm just going to put a bunch of links down the bottom of this article like I might do in my podcast article. It's like got to be valuable, not just chuck them in there.
Right.